to the EmpowerHer Play podcast. My name is Yashmin, this is Sama, and this is Shafia. And we are going to talk about quirks of a Bengali marriage.
Oh, no.
Oh, goodness me.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what does that mean? What does that
So
mean,
what do
Sam?
you think exists in a Bengali marriage that probably doesn't exist in any other marriages?
You wake up, you make your zamai satus.
Zamai. First of all, you call him Zamai.
Satus.
Satos.
Toast?
Not much to make then, do you? You just pour the tea.
I don't even make that.
Okay.
I don't even make him breakfast. I feel really bad, actually.
Oh, don't you?
No.
Well, I think you should start from tomorrow. Do
All
that.
right. So one of the biggest worries I had, right, was will Nick wear a longi?
Ah.
Right, because I hate longis. I absolutely
Why do you
hate
hate
them.
them?
They make me feel
Why do you hate
sick.
them? Why?
They look disgusting. They look dirty. They look immodest. I just hate them, right? I grew up in a house, my dad and my brothers, they love their longis. I hate longis. Ironing them, washing them. Oh my God, we used to iron longis in our house.
Yeah, we had to.
Right?
Yeah, my dad
hated it,
had to
absolutely
iron
hated it. And I thought, oh my God, I hope the man that I married doesn't wear longis. And he doesn't wear
Well
longis. He
done
doesn't
then.
wear
Well
longis.
done.
So yeah.
Ah.
Does Delo?
No, now he wears the jogging bottoms and that, but he did. He used to wear the longies.
Hate longis. What about you? Still a wear longi, man?
To go to sleep he does, but he won't wear it in the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he won't wear
You
it.
won't walk around,
won't
okay.
walk around in it.
Yeah.
No.
Because there are some people, yeah.
I know some men who go out with the longies on.
No, that's too much. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's too much.
With the thingy on the top.
What on top?
The Punjabi.
Oh,
Punjabi
yeah.
on top.
That's just too much. It's all right in Bangladesh, but not here.
I know, but a
That's
lot of
just
people do
nasty,
it. A lot of
innit?
people
Well,
do it.
what do you breakfast do you make for Nick, or do you not make
I
breakfast?
don't
for
make
Nick?
breakfast.
You
Do
don't
you
make-
make breakfast?
Yes.
What do you make?
Do you?
Yeah, he likes to have his bread with egg, cup of tea, and then his biscuits.
Biscuits as well?
Yeah, he needs to have
And
his
you
biscuits.
get up before him and make all of that and have it ready.
Have a gap with him. No, because I do, because he in the middle he did make his own breakfast when the kids were little. I can't do everything. We're only human. You know what I'm saying, all right?
do everything.
And men have to help out as well. Please, in our Asian community, please, men, help out. Anyway,
So when he does he make you stuff?
I don't want him to make.
Can't win. Poor Bilal,
But no, you
can't
know
win,
what?
man.
No, I'm sorry. In Ramadan, he does make the puris and he makes the stuff, so he does help out. And he loves cutting fruits, so if anybody needs a fruit cutter, he's the man.
Does he cut it nicely?
Yeah, he
though?
does.
He?
Oh,
I
because
like
the way
that.
we cut, he goes, "Oh no, you've left some skin on, and it's not like this, and it's not like that." So
Do you not still peel your apples before you throw them? Or after you throw them? No, but you guys were a family, always peeled your apples, didn't it?
who us, lot?
Yeah, didn't you peel your apples?
No, it was one of our sister-in-law who used to peel
Oh,
the
is it?
orange. You know, the orange. She used to just have the middle bit
the
of
bit,
it.
okay.
No, I thought we would always keep the skin on.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
okay. Yeah, because some people peel their apples.
But now some people do.
Yeah.
Some people do, to be honest. But no, yeah, I make
So
breakfast.
if I make something like a curry, does he cook?
Yeah.
He does cook, doesn't he?
Do you appreciate that?
Yeah, of course I do.
Or do you
Do you know
criticise
what?
him?
No, I don't. I never could.
Okay.
It's just a mess, innit? It's just my fault, to be honest. But I'll be honest with you, when my daughter was like a year old or something, he made the best, and I'm going to say that, the best, because he watched the podcast, the best vegetable and lentil curry. They were two separate, and he thought, let me just mix it in. Oh my God, I couldn't stop eating it.
Oh,
It was
lovely.
so nice. It was. Maybe it was the first time or something. I don't
Okay, so who's a better cook?
Oh, ouch. I don't know, ask the kids. I think it is.
Does Nick cook?
No, Nick can't cook.
So what's the nicest thing he's done for you that you've really appreciated?
Yeah.
Or what has he thought he's done for you nicer that you thought, oh my God, please don't do that ever again?
Okay, like, all right, so day-to-day things, like sometimes he'll make the bed. So I've had to say to him, don't ever make the bed.
I think it's because, no, you know what it is? It goes wrong because when we do
Yeah,
that.
no, but the bed is something that you
Yeah,
want to look
yeah.
at and you want to feel like you're in a hotel.
No, I
every
don't
day,
like
right?
anybody
You wanna put
making
your
my bed
cushions
as well.
You want
correctly.
to go in and think,
Yeah, you want
In
it to be
bed, right?
crispy. You want the bed, the
Nice
bed
and
sheet
neat.
tucked in.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
not that excessive.
Okay, I
but
want it nicely
At
done.
least shake the bed
Oh, yeah,
duvet
yeah,
so
yeah.
that all the corners are in the
Rubbish,
corners,
yeah.
right?
Yep. And it's the right way around, and the buttons aren't on your head side. Like the buttons need to be at the bottom.
27 years I've been trying to teach you, Delay.
I've just said to him, please don't do it.
27
Because
years.
what's worse is when he just pulls it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, don't do that. Just leave it open and then I'll come and I'll make it from
But
scratch.
then you go moan that he doesn't do anything. So have I given him a chance then?
But just
No,
not the bed.
no,
He
no.
can do anything
So
else,
your
not the bed.
Delay would just throw it over.
Oh.
Oh, the bed needs to air. But then the corners are not even touching each other. They're like, one's this side, one is that side. It's all bumpy. the pillars are still not puffed
Oh,
up.
I hate it when pillows are not
Let's
puffed
have
up.
a session how to teach these boys.
Nah, man.
Nah,
Nah,
I'll just do it
enough.
myself. I'll do it
Yeah.
myself. I'm
But that's
fine
the
with
problem.
Then I have to go up and I have to redo it
Yeah.
all.
True.
So then I say to him, can you get up first? And so I then have to come out of bed and then I'll just do it. Because if I
Double
get up
work.
first and he gets up second, then I have to redo it.
Yeah. So what does he do
you-
that's
yeah.
like
Do
you
you know
love?
what I do though?
What?
I do the bed while he's in bed.
You tuck him in.
So he just wriggles out in it. Okay, I messed a bit. I'm just gonna wriggle out.
Slide
Like a little worm, innit? Oh, you putting through? No, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. Sorry.
I've had enough. I'm just like, I do it while he's in there. Just go.
I bet she puts all over his head so he can't even breathe.
Yeah, she's pulled the pillow out, puffed it up, put it back on top.
Where are you? Going through the tube between two pillows and so just pop him up. Oh, yeah.
Do you know why? Right, if I'm asleep and he's got up first, he'll come in from the bathroom, switch lights on, pull the drawers.
Oh.
I'm like, it's morning. You don't need the lights on. You know where your boxes are. Get them out. You know, you don't need to look for stuff.
Who's happy in the morning?
He is.
Is it? Are you miserable?
moody.
What about you, Chef?
Yeah, I can't stand mornings.
Oh, is it?
I'm not a morning person.
I'm not morning person.
I'm not a morning person, but he's
person.
moody. I'm more happy than him, I think, yeah. We just want to sleep all day, isn't it? Oh, my God.
But do you appreciate by cooking and whatever he managed to do then?
That you don't have to redo.
Yeah, but it's that tidy thing, isn't it?
Like when he cooks, so you appreciate his cooking, though, don't you? Alhamdulillah. Okay.
So do you think there's roles? Do you think there's men roles and women's roles?
Not really. To be honest, in Islam, we are taught
I think
to
there's
do...
instinct.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
instincts that instinctively, as a mom or as a woman, you know things need to be done different. Or like the bathroom.
Right.
We know it needs to be cleaned, right? But a man will probably think,
Looks fine.
looks fine.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't
But I
it?
think
Yeah,
one
yeah.
thing has
100%.
to be
But for a
clean.
woman, you're like, I can't
Yeah,
touch
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I need to clean it.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So
Definitely.
that's, I don't know if that's the man thing or woman's thing, but instinctively we'll clean it because it needs to be clean.
Yeah,
Then
but
we're
I've
like,
got
it's fine.
lots of friends who have men's roles and women's
Nah, I
roles,
don't
right?
believe in that.
But then for me, I don't care about that. Like I'll do whatever I need to do as much as I can, and much as I can help him, I'll do it. But what annoys me is certain jobs we do, we don't get appreciated for. So for example, if I cook, okay,
your
you eat, yeah. But if he cooks, or not that he does, but you will hear about it and you have to all sit there and it has to be this big deal. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but it's like, but I've
There is
done
one
these
role
things.
that he has to definitely do, and that's put the bins out. I will not.
I
put
see,
the
yeah,
bins
that's the
out.
thing. A lot of
you.
my friends don't put
I
bins
will not
out.
put
A
the
lot of
bins
my,
out, because
and
that's that
petrol. And petrol's
pain.
another one. Like
Petrol
my
I won't because
sister-in-law
I don't
has
drive
never
anything.
ever filled petrol in her car.
Wow.
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 What?
Wow.
Even though she's driving?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because my brother will fill it up for her.
Why?
Because it's a man's job.
No,
No,
it's
but
not.
she's driving.
It's a
So
man's job.
if it runs out in the middle of a journey that she's by herself?
You call your husband to the rescue, don't you? But you can't. That's the thing. He has to make sure it's topped up.
Lucky her then.
I know, right? Yeah.
Isn't it?
I have, yeah.
No,
Never.
But that's a good thing then, isn't it?
Dustbin is the one role that I will not do
Why is that?
because I get
Icky. Okay.
Yeah, the smell, the
And
dirtiness of it.
yeah, I didn't
can't-
realise it was a man's job until like my friends all said, "Oh, we never do the bins."
Yeah, I can't do the bins. Why do you chuck it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Now everybody has to, including the kids. You make mess, take your rubbish out.
But if it's full, I'll just chuck it
I
out.
can't see.
Yeah,
You know when
I
the
get the
bins
boys
get,
to do it.
Yeah, you know when the bins are full, don't you feel like it's icky in the house? You got to throw it as
Yeah.
quickly
Yeah, I
as
get the
possible.
boys to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's
you
not
know,
the kitchen bin and stuff.
So like how you said that if, when you cook and you don't get the appreciation, but if Bai was to cook, would you give that?
Yeah. I'd be like, "Oh, it's so delicious."
Like, even if it
today."
wasn't,
Even
even
if
if
it
it wasn't.
Probably. And if he's put effort into it, like we
Yeah.
know how much hard work goes into cooking. You sit
like
in
my
the
little one
kitchen.
made chicken curry the other day, and I actually put all the masalas out for him. So I was like, this
bless.
the masala, and this is how much. So I put less salt.
Yeah.
So it was less salt, but I had it today, and it was quite tasty.
Mashallah, yeah.
So he did everything quickly.
But yeah, and then it's okay to
it's
then say,
okay.
okay, next time put a little bit of this
Yeah.
in or whatever, or
Yeah.
whatever. But
But at least they made the effort
Yeah,
to
of
do
course.
it.
But you
You
have to
have to
acknowledge
teach-
that
you
as
have to
well.
acknowledge
Yeah,
that.
exactly. And it's
Because
hard work.
I think
Cooking's not easy,
compliments is
man.
very important.
I hate cooking.
Innit?
Welcome to the Muslimah Sports Association, where empowerment and sportsmanship meet for Muslim women. Dive into our world of sports tailored exclusively for you. From the exhilarating teamwork of football and the strategic plays of netball to the challenging strokes of dragon boat racing and the precision of fencing, whether you're looking to find your strength in wellness classes or experience the thrill of the NFL, we've got it all. Join a community where faith meets fitness, courage and camaraderie. The Muslim Sports Association, where every Muslim woman discovers her champion within. Visit us today and kickstart your journey to greatness. Your sport, your sisterhood, your strength.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, when someone's tried, give a compliment.
Is there
okay?
anything else that you think in Bengali relationships different from other relationships?
I think, I don't know if it's
From our parents' generation too.
No, but don't you think
Now, modern.
But don't you think that they taught us that it has to be a woman's job to be doing the housework, like feeding, cooking, cleaning?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like that, though, should
Yeah.
it?
There is a bit with Bengali culture, is and even like we always have this in our house. Like when there's big dawats,
Oh, your men eat
the men have to eat
No,
first and stuff. And it works in most situations because especially elder, I always think of age. I
Yeah.
just think if someone's older, let
Yeah,
them sit,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
But when it's men and then they make this big mess and they've eaten all the best
Oh, my
pieces
God.
and then they're off, and then us girls just get and they didn't notice the lovely swans
Yeah.
you've done with thingies.
Yeah.
they didn't notice all that, but us girls notice
And the women
these
even
things.
haven't started eating and they go, where's the tea?
Yeah, but do you know what the Arabs do? So they all eat in one big
Yeah, I know,
giant
I've
tray,
seen
isn't
that.
it?
Well, yeah.
So the men will all eat first and the ladies have to go and eat the scraps.
Oh,
No, disgusting.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, I couldn't do that. It's one thing to eat together,
Yeah,
but
but not like that. No,
I
thank
can't
you.
really eat together in
Yeah.
I know. Oh God.
That's
yeah.
too
And then
much.
recently I was reading an article about they were saying how in Turkish communities when a couple get married, everyone helps for them to set up their own house. So there's no living with in-laws, no living with family. That's like a very customary thing for them. And then there was a lot of comments from the Indian subcontinent saying, oh, but that's not good, you're abandoning your parents, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of backlash as well saying, well, actually, Islam doesn't say you have to live with
No.
the extended family and so on. So I thought that was really, especially in the early days.
Yeah.
I really agree that like now I live with my mother-in-law and I think I'm really glad in the early days I had that freedom.
But are we creating a culture now? Because now you see a lot more elderly parents living on their own.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
care
Yeah.
homes.
And care homes.
I
Whereas
know.
back in the days, you would never dream
Never.
of putting your parent in a
Yeah.
care home, right? So have we created a culture where we're hiding behind Islam and saying, oh, actually, we don't have to look after our elders?
Yeah, no, I think look after the elders is different, but we shouldn't have to look after like think about 20 years ago when my mother-in-law was younger, she didn't need me. So it wouldn't have been so bad. But I think now when she's older
Yeah.
and she wants to live with me, that's
But
different
that's
as
you
well.
saying that, but there's
Yeah,
a lot of
but
women
I
out
think-
there
but-
would stay
but-
even if they're old.
But the reality,
it's not my
because what
duty.
do our Bengalis do? They put you from day one. So you're 20 years old or younger, for
no,
example.
even
Your
now-
mother-in-law's only 40. Can you imagine?
But
So she,
even
yeah.
now, there's parents that there's daughter-in-laws or couples that even from day one they don't want to live with their in-laws. Okay, that's fair enough. But even when they're older and they need help, they still don't want them in their
But
house.
I think that
That's individual.
that generation hasn't. They're still growing. Let's see what they do in 20, 30, 40
we're in
years.
old people's own.
I know, because you guys are looking at, no, but you're looking for
yeah.
your children and so on, so it's different. But I feel like we do too much when people are young. So imagine being 20 and you're newlywed and your mother-in-law's only 40. She's only 20 years older than you.
Yeah.
And she's got her ways and it's hard work.
It is.
But like for me, I've got an 80-year-old plus, mother-in-law who's come to live with me now. And it's like, that's fine. And I don't need the same things that I needed when I was young and it was just the
yeah.
two of us. Like, it doesn't matter now.
But
Do you know what I
just
mean?
because you go and live with your in-laws, are you expected to look after? Is it? Has she
Don't
suddenly
you think
become?
Bengali community
No, but
is
that's
like
what
that?
I'm questioning.
Yeah.
Has she suddenly become unable to do the things she did a day before you
But
come
a
in
lot
the
of
house?
women are like that, aren't they? And okay, you're going to be in that position, Yash, maybe, yeah? Like you got sons. If they get married now, will you have, and be honest, will there be some kind of expectation that, yeah, you're a boy, like you should be
Yeah,
doing
you
this?
cook for my son. Now I'm going out gallivanting.
Okay, so when she if she now cooks 4 pieces of chicken just for her and
I'll be
you,
annoyed.
there you go. So now you want her to cook for the whole family.
Well, if
so
I've
for
got
you,
to cook for her,
No, but then it's common
Yeah.
sense, though, isn't it? Exactly.
Yeah,
When
what's
you
an
cook a
extra
whole
2 pieces of chicken?
Yeah.
That's where my
Yeah,
gripe is.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Cooking
yeah.
already. If you're not cooking, don't cook.
That's it,
I'll
yeah.
cook. But if you're cooking and you have to cook an extra 2 pieces,
That's
I don't
annoying.
understand it quite.
But then if it's you're saying I'm gonna cook sometimes, but when
And it
I'm
doesn't
out,
mean
then
that we
you
have to
cook some.
all eat
That's
together as well.
But okay, that's nice. But if it's I'm cooking something, you're cooking that, and that's different. But if it's then then she's doing it, I might as well just go out with my friends all the time, and then you let go of that, but yet you want her to cook for all.
But then I think it's communication.
Yeah.
You have to have that.
Yeah.
So if you're like going out, you can just say, listen, Bo, I'm going
Bo?
out. Can you make...
What would you say, Chef? What would you say?
I would
Go
say,
on.
like, listen, I'm going... Like you said, if I was to cook one day, tell her that she needs to cook on the
It's
other
still my
day.
responsibility to feed my husband,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to rely on her to say...
But then, you know what? No, but listen...
feed your dad too. I'm not going to say... I'm just going to say, he's got his hands and legs. He's going to feed himself. Or he can say, if you're
we're going to be
eating,
much
can
older.
I
Yes,
eat?
we're going to be much older.
Oh, is it?
Well, Yash isn't going to be much older.
You
She's
see,
soon,
Elbow has
mate.
made us 20 years old.
She's going to be soon,
Yeah.
inshallah.
Which bed have you got
Like,
now?
oh. Do we have a whole episode on that? No. But now, on a serious note, I think it's communication. When we do bring someone new member in our family, I think, communicate, let them know, obviously, they come to our home, the new rules and things. And you know what? It doesn't have to be so ugly. You can tell them that this is how we do it. It depends on them if they want to follow it. So imagine, like you just said, now you're going out, you're saying that you don't expect the daughter-in-law to, feed by you or something. Why not, though? Because you've cooked now.
Oh,
and if it's there-
expectations, Chef. Expectations.
No, I
it's
think there's
expectation.
common courtesy, right?
That's
Yeah, but
it.
remember, children of today don't have common
No,
sense.
I know.
They don't have that.
I
Let's be
know.
serious. Yeah, let's say it as it is.
Not all some.
No, I don't know
Not
any
all.
that. All
Oh.
I would say
Okay,
all.
so if you right, just say you were younger and you were living with your mother-in-law, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you were warming up the food to feed your husband, would you not commonly, or out of courtesy, say, "Mom, do you want to come and eat with us?"
Yeah, but that's because we grew up in a different generation.
So you saying the next generation
They will.
wouldn't even
They'll
ask?
heat up. Like you're saying, doesn't matter what time you eat. They'll come in from work, heat up their food, eat. They're gone, mate.
But then again, that's where you
Yeah.
have to talk.
So
Listen, this is dinner
whose
time.
fault is that? Is that the parents now not teaching
Yeah, parents
that
and
courtesy, or what? I don't understand where the
no,
breakdown is
it
happening.
will be parents and the family that the person goes into.
I think
have to
biggest
tell them.
rule of life as well is you need to realize that the boy and the girl have come from 2 different families.
Yeah.
That's the key here.
That's why I'm not getting my boys married.
Yeah, they come from 2 different families. They grow up in different things. No, but think about it. Like, I grew up in a house where dinner time was at 8
They
o'clock.
will never
My
compare to
husband's,
me.
Yeah.
But this is it. But then you can't expect each other to understand. She didn't
Obviously
grow up in a
now,
house.
yeah, but
like
that's what I'm saying.
Communication,
communicate.
man. I like
and
that.
like now, obviously, because people work as well, so it's a
Yeah,
different
that's
timetable.
different time as
That's
well,
the
isn't
only
it?
problem that
The
okay,
bigger
they can-
problem is when they work from home.
Yeah,
Isn't it? They're working, but they're at home, but they need lunch and dinner and breakfast
so
and
who's
everything.
feeding that then?
Exactly. Uber is Uber's feeding that.
No, but I don't understand why can't they don't. Why,
The thing that, you're saying the same thing as me, I think. Common courtesy.
Yeah.
If you're eating, even as a mate, I'm going to say to you,
yeah,
I'm
you know how many
eating, do you want
times
something
how
to
many
eat now?
times they literally said.
Okay, so
you know.
think of your daughters, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's take your eldest, because she's working now,
Yeah.
right? She works from home. She gets married. She's also sitting in her room, in her new house, working from home, right? Now, mother-in-law comes. She's made lunch. Bo, come and eat. There's food on the table. Would she go and eat?
Yeah, of course
She's going to go and eat, right?
Yeah.
So then at what point is this mother-in-law going to think, girl just sits in her room all day? She says she's working from home.
That's what
Don't-
she does anyway.
But this is it, isn't it? This
but
is
it's
it.
really
Do you
hard to
think your
know.
daughter would then sit down and have that conversation? Do you think she's got that, to understanding to think, actually, there's a woman there who's a different generation to me, who's thinking other
better.
things? Because she's
I've
not going
been
to know that
teaching
she's
her.
not... Do you think she'd understand that?
I
And
hope
she'd think,
so.
come down and say, I'm working from home, so this is why, or is that then her justifying her ways?
Would your daughter say to that lady,
Her future
to that
mother-in-law.
her future mother-in-law, like, you don't have to warm the food up for me. I'm working from home,
Yeah, that's
so
what- again-
depending on my meetings.
Would she say
schedule-
that? Because she's only
would
young.
she say that?
No, she wouldn't. She'd come down, eat, and go back to her room.
Well, to be honest, sometimes with me, because she's working sometimes from home, she would say, "Mummy, just eat and eat later." So I'm hoping they carry on doing that, but a bit more with the in-laws. You know what I'm saying? Like a bit more manners, a bit more care. They better like Sean No, inshallah they will. They will. It is a difficult one. You don't know until you're in that situation. How
and because you know what it is, like I've realised, like even from my own experience, nobody's evil. This whole
No,
idea of
no,
oh my god, they're out
no.
to get you, blah
No,
blah blah.
no.
No one's evil, but when you don't communicate, you're doing what you think is best, she's doing what she thinks is best. And actually, in the middle, somewhere, that lack of communication causes friction sometimes, isn't
Like,
it?
for example, when we had our sister-in-laws and my mum would tell them, come and eat. If my mum put the table out, then my mum would call them. You know, so they know, oh my God, it's dinner time, they'll come, and then when it's their turn, so again, it just keeps coming back. You have to talk, you have to communicate, you have to, like I say, common courtesy.
Yeah, that doesn't exist though, innit?
No, I know, but
That's
something very lacking.
Where
I
has
think.
common courtesy and common sense gone?
Yeah,
who knows?
who knows?
If anybody finds it, please bring it up.
Shaf needs a sprinkle of
No,
it.
not me. Well, maybe.
Oh, bless. Oh, bless.
But it is a hard one.
It is a hard one. And I think you only know when you're in the situation.
Our kids don't let us down. That's all I'm saying.
Inshallah.
Okay,
But it's also the other way, because I think it's more disappointing if their prospective spouses let them down. Because you'd be like, I worked really hard to teach my daughters and my son the correct things, and then they've got into families that don't
But
have
that's
common
another
courtesy,
example as
isn't
well.
it?
Like, you know, when a girl goes in the family, it is the responsibility of the boy to explain to her. If the boy doesn't, and the family's...
Where are you finding these boys? Okay, maybe there's a few here, but really,
that's where
most
it goes
boys
wrong,
don't
doesn't it?
even
Yes,
know
and
what's
that's where it
going on in
causes
their
all-
own house,
Yeah,
though, do they?
I know.
How many boys could say, "Oh, Mum has breakfast at this time, and she gets
Not
the
in that
meat
way,
out
but
and
just in
defrost it
general
at that time"?
conversation, just to let the girl know that this is how our family works. Nothing like, oh my God, demanding, do, like, you know,
Yeah,
showing
I don't
it
think
through.
she's got to go there and know the
Yeah.
timetable of what
No,
mum wakes
just
up
common
at 5
sense
o'clock
of,
and
like,
gives
you know,
music opportunity at 6.
yeah. And you know what?
The mother-in-law needs to carry on doing herself,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I think, I love the idea of communication, but the other thing is don't have expectations. I think this idea of, and especially Bengali culture, it is this generational expectation that we think, oh, women have to do. And you know what it is? Often it's the girls' mums who are saying, make sure you do this, make sure you do that, make sure you do it. And they
Mum
make it
always used to
harder.
tell us,
I still get it from my mum. Like, even at
yeah.
this age, my mum's like, oh, make sure you finger your hurry. Oh, make sure you. And I'm like, Mum, like, don't create scenarios in my head that don't exist, because then it's confusing, isn't it? But imagine being 20, my mum was saying that, I'd be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I think not have expectations. I think that generation, that we need to kill that generation of expectations. That,
think,
she's
you
a
know
ball
what?
and she has to
just
do
killed the
it.
generation off.
Oh my God, wish. Yeah. We can always get Zainab swinging back. No, but I think, you know what, there's, because of this small, not even small, whatever it is, a misunderstanding, it causes arguments. You want to avoid all that, innit?
Yeah.
So please, everyone, be kind.
Be kind. And
Even
just
when then you
peace
have a
and
new
harmony,
son-in-law,
man.
new daughter-in-law, new in-laws, just be kind, I
Just
think.
be kind. Be kind.
That's what we want,
I like that. Be
innit?
kind. Yeah,
Earlier,
definitely.
you guys were talking about the things you get annoyed at that your husbands do. What are the things you think
Shaf
they
said
do?
we have to be kind.
Oh, shit, you just killed it. All right, just kill it.
Yeah. What do they do you think that's different to other cultures that's positive, do you think?
A positive.
Yeah.
Never thought of that one, did we?
Do you know what? I think Bengali men are good.
Yeah. I think, do you know what it is? And I don't know about, newer generation. I'm not keen on the newer generation, right? I blame the mothers. But anyway, I think, like our traditional kind of husbands and men, they understand their responsibility.
Yeah.
I think that's
the-
really
yeah.
big thing. Like, they really get that I'm the man of the house. I need to be the provider, the leader, the...
Taking on responsibilities and holding the family
that
together.
it's on me, and what she does is to support me. I like that, because it's not so much of, oh, let's tackle fruit. It is together, but not together, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, we will support and we'll go 50-50 if we have to, but it's that idea of, I'm the man and I understand that bigger responsibility as me of being like the head of the house. I think I like that.
But don't you think in the Bengali culture, the men also appreciate the women's responsibility too?
Yeah.
Do you not? Is it just me?
Oh, sorry. What was the question again?
Do you think they appreciate the responsibility of the women, the work that we do?
What, our husbands?
Yeah.
Now he does, yeah. Well, I think he's always, for me, I think
She
it's
makes
very
sure.
hard. Very hard. These men, they don't know how to show their feelings, innit? But now he does appreciate it. He does say, like, for example, if one of my kids have come with a good result, oh, thank you to your mum. I say, baby, thank you to your mum. It's hard
That's
work.
really nice.
Yeah.
Nagging. Sit down, do your homework. I might as well sit exams with them, But anyway,
But it is that, isn't
it's
it?
just
Yeah.
that one message, like, here and there, thank your mum as well, because he knows I am sitting with them. It's not easy work. But I think our Asian men, they don't express themselves enough.
We're talking about the things they do.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Not-
I just had to go and put that in, okay?
What do they do, Chef? That you think, oh wow, like if I had married, out of our culture, he wouldn't be like this.
I wouldn't mind if a man had loads of money. I'm kidding.
Again,
I'm kidding.
another
Oh,
negative.
sorry. Another dig. Sorry, can't. I don't know,
You know the other thing that's really positive?
Yeah.
We can slag people off in Bengali.
You can do that in any kind of language.
Yeah. We can always do one now live.
Oh my god.
You know when you're out shopping or something and you've got to say something.
No, but everybody
and you
understands
can
the
speak
language
in
now.
Bengali.
Do you know they
Yeah, no,
so
my
hard.
husband's useless. He does it in Green Street and stuff,
So
yeah?
my husband will say, they may not understand the language, but they can understand the tone
Oh,
of your
yeah. Yeah, no, but my husband, he'll go to somewhere like Green Street and decide to do it. And I'm like, you realise every...
Oh my goodness me.
You're like, why are we struggling to find all the good things? Yeah, I was like, Allah.
Sim, do you have any?
What would you say, Sid,
Yeah.
as a 48% of the Indian
I'm Indian.
Indian continent.
I have
Subcontinent.
nothing.
Okay,
I
yeah.
have nothing.
No?
Why?
Wait. I'd say with Bangladeshi men that I've noticed, I think they cook more.
They cook more.
They cook more.
You know the
Yeah.
restaurant owners, that's why.
That's
Yeah,
why.
that's probably why.
Yeah.
That's probably why. That's the only thing
they
I've
don't
noticed.
all cook.
Yeah.
So do you think other cultures don't cook?
I think with Pakistani men, it's more like I'm getting cooked for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because every Bangladeshi man I know they're surrounded by women. It's like 1 per 4 women in
Really?
their family. Yeah.
Oh, goodness me.
So yeah.
That's an interesting one.
Really?
Do your brothers cook?
2 of them can cook very well, actually. The other one, I think, can rummage
See?
if he needs to. Yeah.
Ask a
But-
Pakistani man if
But they
can
grew
cook.
up because my brothers are older, so they grew up with mum only in that sense. We came later, me and my sister. But my eldest brother was really helpful with mum. He used to help her, all the rest of it, and he would
No, but I know
He's
a
a
lot
really
of
good
boys
cook,
who
actually.
do help out a lot around the house, house chores, and they've got the qualities of like a daughter in it. But like my brothers, my dad always cooked, helped us, as I said before, in there because we had so many kids, and then and then my brothers cook as well. So there are good, positive people out there, men. Bengali men as well,
So do you think Pakistani men don't have because I feel like Bengali guys have quite a good relationship with their mums, and so that's why that empathy comes of let me help mum, let me do, and it comes from there.
Yeah, and it's not just helping with the finger. The caring, the genuine caring.
Wow, Chef's really won by the Bengali
No,
men,
no,
isn't it?
no, because
Tell
you
me
have
about
to,
it.
because when our parents get older, obviously us girls are in our own homes. If we're lucky enough to help them out because we live in local, that's a bonus. But a lot of parents don't have that, so they have to rely on their sons. And like for me, I wouldn't like my sister-in-laws to have that responsibility. I want us lot or our brothers. So you want those brothers to have that genuine caring. Like for example, they're very small thing by like putting, getting them in the car. So I've seen people just throw them in the car. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do that to my mum.
Oh, here we are. And that really, I hate that. I really hate. No, don't do that. When they go, the old people gone really old and they're really, fragile, frail, wherever they are. You want them to put them. How you a baby? Did your mum throw you in the car? No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
We didn't have a car.
No, or whatever, bus, train, whatever, under the train maybe for you. So you have to be very. Oh, I'm stopping.
No, but I get what you're saying because my husband's the same. Like
He's very caring.
he will give his life for his mum.
Absolutely, that's what we want to mashallah.
But they'll do it for they'll do it for their mum, but they'll do it for even others, innit?
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's nice as
Yeah.
well. That genuine
Yeah.
care for
Yeah.
the elders. If Dulabai saw my mum, I think he would
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
her in the car gently,
Yeah.
that kind of.
But you want, like for example, even like when my dad stayed for a while in my house for a while, and by the time he finished, like 10 minutes in the bathroom, I already changed duvet cover. And he, these small things you got to have the kias,
Kias.
Kias, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Kias means
consideration.
Consideration,
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should know that. You didn't
That's
know that.
another new word.
kias.
And
That's a posh one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I think those little things matter. So Hint to my kids.
Bobby's entered the scene.
So, Bobby, what
Bobby,
can you
yes.
tell us about Bengali men? What do they have to offer that
What positivity?
Positive,
other
yeah.
men don't?
Bengali men with man buns are great.
Oh, I know you got a fan club waiting to see your.
And I guess when
You
they're chewing
guys
pan,
keep-
it just makes it that bit nicer, doesn't it?
Yashi's face will go close up for that. I've heard I have a fan club, Shaf. What's going
Yes,
on?
you have. A lot of people want to meet you.
Why? Well, all I do is
They
just
wanna
laugh at
see
you.
They want to see the Bobby behind the camera.
Yeah.
That's never
And
going to
that laugh.
happen. That's never going to happen.
The laugh,
So
the
we
charisma.
need an episode to reveal Bobby.
The reveal.
Did I get a tap ball?
Bobby, do you know
Bobby.
any famous Bobbies?
Oh, yeah.
I said
Bobby
Bobby
Brown.
Davro.
Bobby Davro!
His laugh is back.
Bobby Brown.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I said. No, but I said
What
that.
about the DJ, Bobby
Yeah, I said Bobby
Fiction?
Brown. You know, ignore
Do you
me
remember
as
Bobby Fiction?
always.
yeah, I know Bobby Fiction.
I'm going to say Bobby
Would do,
Brown.
innit?
Robert Downey Jr., they call him Bobby.
Do they?
Yeah, Bob, didn't
Didn't it?
Oh,
Do
he's
they?
got a whole encyclopedia of Bobbies, hasn't he?
Didn't it? He had all the Bobbies on his wall.
I have a shrine of Bobbies.
You know, funny thing is, I've known quite a few Asian Bobbies.
Do you?
Yeah.
Where?
There was a Bobby in college.
Oh, Sikh.
No, he wasn't. He was
Bengali.
Pakistani, I think.
Oh.
He was Pakistani. Then there was another one.
Sikh isn't a nationality, by the way.
Like, you know. I didn't say Sikh. You said Sikh.
You said no, he's Pakistani. He could be a Pakistani Sikh.
No, I know, but usually they're Punjabis, aren't they? Yeah, we know that.
Punjabis
I've known a
are
few-
Pakistanis too.
No, the Punjab is a whole different thing, you know.
No, the only Bengali Bobby I know is Bobby here. Do you believe that? Oh. I know a lot of,
But
Bobby
he's
Noor.
non-Muslim. Bobby Noor, isn't it?
I am Bobby Noor.
Noor.
See, it's Bobby Noor,
You
everybody.
remembered my middle name. That's really creepy.
Who?
Who?
My middle name, Bobby Noor.
Is it a middle name or is it
Bobby
stuck
Noor
onto?
Rahman.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
Bobby
stuck
Noor
on.
Rahman.
Isn't it Ur?
No.
No, Bobbin, Ur. No?
Why did you put too much moshla in that?
To make sure the viewers know
that I
you
get
are
gastric.
Bangladeshi.
He's Bengali, by the way, fans.
even though everyone thinks I'm Sikh.
Oh, sorry. I'm kidding. They
Is
don't know.
he?
They don't know the Yash. It could be. It could be. Just,
I could be
Hanging.
I could.
What's she say?
I don't
We
know.
leave the fans hanging
Leave
with
them
it.
hanging.
Oh, right, okay.
Now, can we have one last question before
Yeah,
we
go,
wrap
go,
up?
go, go.
Okay, so what do you think the best nationality of men are then? So bring it back to me.
Yeah, but like.
Are they
what?
Bengalis? Are the Bengalis, do they come top in the rank?
That's a hard question.
Do you know
isn't
what?
it?
I don't know that many nationalities.
Yeah,
on
no,
there
I'm
to
telling
make the
you.
comparison.
But what are we looking at though? In what?
Whatever you want to look at.
I don't know about
You
nationality,
can say good
but
looking,
ethnicity.
you can
I
say
think
cooks.
mixed race people quite
Are
good.
they?
Yeah.
But as long as it's equally mixed and not like the percentage doesn't quite matter.
And just on a final note, we want to wish all of our viewers a Ramadan Mubarak.
Ramadan
Please keep us in your du'as.
Please.
Forgive us if we've said anything to upset you or insult you, and keep us again in your du'as. Assalamu alaikum. And if you want to download any of our previous episodes, you can use any platform that you use to get your podcast, and we will see you inshallah soon.